Why does it always end like this? I really thought this one was different. I don't want to go through this again. Hello, beautiful souls. Let me ask you something. Have you ever found yourself in the same kind of relationship? Different man, same feeling? And it's confusing because you're not confused in any other area of your life. You handle your business, you handle your responsibilities, you show up. But when it comes to love, something keeps going wrong. And people say things like, you just need to choose better. You picked him. That's your fault. You ignored the signs. You knew what it was. And yes, you may have seen some signs, but this is not just about choose better. This is not just about you picked him. This is not just about try harder next time. We're going deeper than that. Because if it was that simple, you would have fixed it already. A lot of women think, I just keep meeting the wrong men. There are no good men out there. All men are the same. I just have bad luck in relationships. And listen, I understand why it feels that way, but that's not the full story. Because it's not just about who you meet, it's about who you feel drawn to, who feels right to you, who your system responds to. That's the part we don't talk about. So let's talk about it now. You meet him and you say, I'm feeling him. And it feels real. It feels strong. It feels like there's something here. But what if that feeling is not what you think it is? What if that feeling is familiarity, not connection? Meaning, I felt this before. Let me break something down very simply. Your belief system is what you learned growing up, what you saw over and over, what you experienced, what people showed you, what people told you, what felt normal to you. That's it. It's not complicated. It's just, what did life teach you about love? I want to ask you something. What did you see? What did love look like around you? Because that matters more than you think. Let me say something, especially for women who say, well, I grew up in a two-parent household. That doesn't apply to me. Yes, your father was there, but let me ask you this. Was he emotionally there? Because those are two different things. Just because a man is in the house does not mean he's emotionally available. Just because he paid bills does not mean he poured into you emotionally. Finances and emotions are two different things. A father is not only supposed to provide financially, he is also supposed to show love, show care, show emotional presence, show how a man treats a woman, show how a man treats his daughter. That's the part that shapes you. So if that part was missing, even if he was there, something was still missing. And it wasn't just your home. Look at your environment. What did you see growing up? Was it single parent households, men coming in and out, women doing everything alone, couples together but not connected? And even when fathers were there, were they emotionally present or just physically present? Because that teaches something too. And over time, all of that builds something inside of you, a belief. Now let's talk about something important, your subconscious mind. And I'm going to make this very simple. Your subconscious mind is like automatic pilot. You don't have to think about it, it just runs. It stores what you've been through, what you've seen, what feels familiar. It makes decisions without even asking you. So if your mind says, I want a healthy man, I want a good man, your subconscious might say, go to what feels familiar. And here's how powerful that is. You could be in a room with 1,000 men, healthy men, good men, available men, and somehow you notice that one man who feels like what you've been through, not because you want the pain, because your subconscious says, that feels familiar to me. And familiar feels right even when it's wrong. Now let's talk about that list. You know what you want in a man. You want kind, loving, emotionally available, consistent, stable. You know that. So why doesn't your life reflect that? Because your list is not doing the choosing. Your subconscious is. And this is where the frustration comes in. Because now you start saying, there are no good men. I can't trust men. Love just doesn't work for me. Or worse, you stop believing. You stop trying, or you keep trying, but in the same pattern. Now let's go back to that feeling, that spark, that fireworks. Sometimes that's not love. That's your nervous system saying, oh, I recognize this. And if what you recognize is inconsistency, that's what you'll feel drawn to. Now here's where everything changes. When you stop asking, why do I keep meeting men like this? And start asking, why does this feel right to me? That question changes everything. Let me give you 3 simple steps. 1, be honest about what you believe. What is it that you really believe about love? And 2, ask where it came from. What did you see? What did you experience? And 3, start questioning what feels right. Is it healthy or just familiar? This can change. You are not stuck. You are not broken. There are good men. But first, you have to stop being drawn to what hurts you. If this is speaking to you, make sure you subscribe because we're going deeper into this. Also, I created a reflection guide for you so you can sit with this and really look at your patterns. I'll put the link below, and it's my gift to you. And I also created a brand new private Facebook group. If you want to be in a space where we have these real conversations, come join us. Because this work, you don't have to do alone. You don't attract from what you want. You attract from what feels true inside. And that can change.